Good morning, pupils. How are you this morning? You are welcome to this grammar class. Our grammar topic is question tag, positive statement. A question tag is a short question we ask after making a statement to get either a positive or negative response. It is that question a speaker asks after he or she has made a statement to get either a yes response or a no response from the person he or she is speaking to. Question tag has three parts, which include statement. A statement is a sentence that gives information. Then the tag question. The tag question is that short question the speaker asks after he or she has made a statement. And the last part is response. The response is the answer given to the speaker by the person he or she was speaking to, or he or she has spoken to. In using a question tag, certain rules are observed. 1. A positive statement uses a negative tag question and a positive response. A positive statement is the statement that shows what the speaker or the subject has done, will do, or has become, or is going to become, or what he has, or what he is going to have. Then, number 2. When the verb in the positive statement is a main verb, use doesn't or don't for present tense and didn't for past tense. Are you following this lesson? I said a positive statement uses a negative tag question and a positive response. Number 2 rule means that when the speaker did not use auxiliary verb in making the statement, in his or her statement, when he is going to ask the question, he should use either doesn't or don't for present tense and didn't for past tense. And doesn't is a singular auxiliary verb, so it goes with a singular subject. That's when the person doing the action is one. Then the question tag should be also singular. Doesn't is singular. Then but if the people doing the action is more than one, you should use what? Don't, because don't is a plural auxiliary verb. Are you with me? For present tense, that's if the statement is in present tense. But if the statement is in past tense, whether the speaker is a singular subject or a plural subject, you should use what? Didn't. Are you getting me? Right. Examples in sentences. This is my book. Isn't it? Yes, it is. This sentence, this is my book, is a positive sentence. Like I said before, a positive statement shows what someone has or will have. This sentence here shows that the book belongs to the speaker. Then the question tag there is in negative form. Isn't it? Then the answer is in positive form. Yes, it is. Number 2, they have come. Haven't they? Yes, they have. Number 3, John traveled yesterday. Didn't he? Yes, he did. We love music, don't we? Yes, we do. Tessie likes food, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Now, rule number 2 is seen in example 3, 4, and 5. There are no auxiliary verbs in these sentences. What we use here are all what? Main verb. That's why we use didn't, don't, and doesn't. And we is a plural subject and we use don't, plural auxiliary verb. Tessy is a singular subject and we use what? Doesn't, a singular auxiliary verb. Do you understand? Okay, any question? Your homework is to supply suitable tag question to the following statements. Yes. We go to the next thing we have on the timetable, and it is what? Phonetics. And the topic of our phonetics is what? Emphatic stress. An emphatic stress is an emphasis placed on a word in sentence to direct the attention of the reader to exactly what is meant. Put in another way, it also means emphatic stress is a stress mark we place just on one word that make up a sentence to direct the attention of the reader to exactly what is meant. Examples: Ada wore a red gown, not a blue gown. Now, we have emphasized red. We have stressed red by doing what? By writing red in capital letter. We have made red in this sentence to appear more important than other words that make up that sentence. And why did we do that? We did that just for the reader to actually get what the real information the writer is passing across. Our major concern here is the color of the gown that Ada wore. Are you with me? Number 2, John plays football on Saturdays, not volleyball. And we have what? We have emphasized football by writing it in capital letter. This one is showing us the game that John likes playing on Saturdays. He plays no other game but what? But a football. Number 3, Janet is an expert in cooking. We are talking about no other person but who? But Janet. Number 4, the dull boy has passed the examination, not the brilliant boy. Who has passed the examination? The dull boy. Number 5, the pastor is rich, not the worker. The pastor is the person that is rich here. Now, when you look at all these words put in capital letters and the ones in brackets, they are like opposite to each other. Yes. Now, these are not the only words we could stress in sentences. In these sentences here, we could choose to stress any word in the sentence. And by the time we remove capital letters from all these ones we have written in capital letter and stress, for example, gown, the meaning of this sentence will automatically change. We will no longer be talking about the color of the gown and that one. We will be talking about the style of cloth that Ada wore. It is going to be telling us that Ada was not wearing a skirt, he was not tying a wrapper. If we still choose to remove gown from emphasis and place it on what? On Ada. Now, we'll be talking about the person that wore the gown. Are you getting me? So, you could choose to stress any word here. And when you remove this stress from these words, the meaning of these sentences here will change automatically. Do you understand? Do we have any question? Now, homework. Suggest possible answers to the statements below. You are going to look for the opposite of falling. Then, in this space provided, you are going to tell us the cause of things has. You choose the opposite of falling. You are no longer going to use falling here. Number 2, the ambassadors arrived yesterday. We are going to write the ambassadors. You choose an opposite word to arrived here and put it in this space. Number 3, my mother's friend is pets. You are going to choose the opposite of friend and replace it with friend. Is that understood? Any question? No question? All right. Thank you. See you in part 2. Goodbye.